Good evening, good evening. So, I just wanted to chime in. I'm not even gonna lie and say it's gonna be quick because it's probably not. So, first things first, I went to see my cardiologist today. I'm just gonna jump right in, y'all. I went to see my cardiologist today. This is the result of it. I have to wear another heart monitor for a couple of weeks till actually Christmas Eve is when the 23rd of December. I go back to see him on the 19th. Well, not to see him. I go back on the 19th for a stress test. And then after that, I can mail this back in or I can just take it back. And I take this off the 23rd and mail it off Christmas Eve or whatever. So, that being said, that's where I'm at. I been needing to see my cardiologist for a minute. And if y'all been following my story, y'all know that I deal with a little heart condition called pericarditis. And it's basically when it's the sac around your heart. Mine is like inflamed a little bit. It's like irritated, if you might say. So he said my heart is actually working good. It's just the sac around it is like inflamed a little bit. It's not to where he said it's bad, but it's not the best either. But overall, he said my heart at all my tests always come back good. But it's just the sac around my heart that's giving me the issues, the flutters, the chest pains, things like that. So I have to wear this monitor for a couple of weeks into the 23rd. I mean, I could still, if y'all, like I said, if y'all follow my old page, I posted me working out with this thing on, things like that. So unfortunately, it's like my third time having to wear this monitor. And I just had a moment earlier to where I was kind of like broke down because it's frustrating when you just really not understanding and then you have to learn your family's history. That's why I said research your family. If you blessed to still have your parents here, talk to your parents. What kind of health issues do y'all have? What runs on dad's side of the family? What runs on mom's side of the family? If you were adopted, find out what, even if you were adopted, know your history, like know your health history. If you know you're adopted and you know it can't come from A or B, you got to find out your deep rooted history as far as health wise, what runs in the family here that's hereditary. I'm up here watching Scrooge, one of my favorite movies, one of my many favorite movies. So anyway, that's where I'm at with that. And I just kind of had a moment to where I just like was crying a little bit because I was just saying it's very frustrating. And at the same time, I don't want to sound selfish because I'm truly thankful to God because it could be a whole lot worse. It's people that have to wear these permanently, not just temporarily. It's people that's on these to live. If that, like if I may say that. So oh, I am very thankful because, like I said, it could be a whole lot worse. But at the same time, it is frustrating. You feel restricted even though you're not. I can still work out. I can still be intimate. None of that has to change, but you feel some type of way knowing it's not recording any sounds, thank goodness. It just records my heart rate. So, of course, if I'm working out or I'm intimate, your heart rate going, you know what I mean? Your heart rate going to fluctuate. And I don't want them to be like, hey, is everything okay? Or calling me. Like, hey, is everything okay? Blah, blah, blah. Because they'll call you if it's just out of whack. So, and then I can also type in, like, hey, ABC or whatever. I don't have to tell them what I'm doing. But I can also chime in if I'm having, like, not a good day or you put your feelings in, like, hey, I'm feeling like this today, or this is bothering me today. It's like a little checklist. So this is not my first rodeo doing this, but it is frustrating, um to kind of have to go through it. And then I think about our mother, because I don't know what that was. She passed when we were kids. So, and from what my aunties told us, her sisters that still left and brothers that still left, that she was the only one out of all of the siblings that had a heart condition. Like, she had heart disease. I'm gonna have to ask my older sister, because I really didn't know at the time that this ran in our family on our mom's side, because our mom had a bad heart. Out of all of her siblings, she was the only one had a bad heart. So with that being said, if it wasn't for my older sister, I wouldn't even have found out that. When everything started happening to me, with me discovering what was going on, why was I having chest pain, why all this was going down with me, then she said, oh yeah, well, our mother had heart disease. She had a heart condition, enlarged heart or something. I'm like, wait, what? How would I know? I was like, well, I have a little brother up under me from my biological mother, but I was a baby girl. How would I have known either? My brother is okay from that we all have the same mother, different fathers, but a few of us have the same mother and father. So my little brother is okay. He don't have any heart conditions or anything like that. I think it's more so it kind of touched me and my sisters from our biological mother. Like, my older sister went through it when she was pregnant with her last child, and then she went through congestive heart failure or something, and after that it went away. My middle sister, who's older than me, she had like a mild episode, maybe a mild heart attack, but she, by the grace of God, is doing very well. But she went through it to where she had heart surgery. And then there's me. And with mine, thank God it hasn't gotten to that point to where they need to go in and do some stuff. I'm praying it doesn't, but he wants to research now a little bit more, because I opened up to my cardiologist today and I told him, hey, this is kind of hereditary. This is what's going on. He said, well, did you know what your mother had? I said, no, I don't, but I can ask. I can ask my older sister, and maybe she might know exactly what kind of heart disease our mom had, because I really don't know. I just know what's going on with me. And what I've been diagnosed with is pericarditis. Pericarditis. Okay, it's hard to pronounce to me, but that's where I'm at with it. And mine comes in spurts. It comes in spurts or whatever. So that's just the bulk of it. So that's where I'm at. So I'd rather to be safe than sorry, and things like that. So that's pretty much the bulk of it with that. That was my day today. I just had a moment when I left out of there, and I just began to cry and sob, just because I was just like, kind of like a woe is me moment. And then I just kind of had to snap out of it. And like I said, to God be the glory, because it could be a whole lot worse. And I'm thankful for it, and I'm here for it. So, that being said, shifting gears now. Let me address what's been going on, because what's today? Today, Monday. Okay, this has been going on all last week, and y'all already know where I'm about to go, where I'm about to say. I have to say something about what happened with them lady and them kids in Chicago. I have to speak on it. I don't know, and I commend that sister for not wanting to put her hands on kids. But when you putting your hands on mine, all bets is off. I don't give a damn if you a toddler. You hitting on my kids, and I'm trying to protect my kids, it's a wrap. You want to fight me? You want to fight my kids? I'm gonna fight you. I it's just I'm sorry, and my heart bleeds. And I was for real mad about that shit. Like I didn't even want to see the video for real. But just so happened somebody shared it and I just happened to click on it. I didn't even know what it was because my kids were talking about it in our group chat. And I was just like, I don't even want to see it. Y'all don't even send it to me because I get for real mad. Because I remember my son went through a point where he was getting bullied. But I handled that shit. And I had to pretty much clown. I had to threaten the school. Like, if y'all not going to do something about it, I will. And they was like, well, ma'am, are you aware of what you're saying? I said, you damn right. I'm very aware of what I'm saying because y'all have been warned. And that's exactly what I told the school. Y'all been warned. I told y'all what's going on. Y'all know who these kids are. If y'all can't get their parents or their guardians in here so we can all have a conversation as to why they keep fucking with my son, y'all have been warned. So if y'all don't want to handle it, then I will. And that's exactly what I told the school. So I know, and I've done some other stuff too, but that's neither here nor there. But just know for a fact that I'll fight a kid. You fucking with mine, I'll fight a kid. And I might get whooped on the way down. I might get my ass spanked, but I'll fight a goddamn kid. You fucking with mine, I will fight your ass. Like you my age, and you gonna like that girl, little big bitch with the fake tears. All that bullshit she was doing, bitch with the fake tears. She the one set the whole steam off. So how you a follower? How you under the influence? What is you hypnotized or something, bitch? Because I'm a follower and I was being a follower and I was with the fake fucking tears. I was being a follower and I was under the influence. Bitch, you the one started the shit. You squared up and then you hit the lady when her fucking back was turned. That's a coward and a sucker's move anyway. And then all of y'all little bastards, children of the corn, kids, jumped this lady and her fucking kids. And I'm just like, oh my God. Is this the world we living in? And my heart just bled when that little boy hit that little boy in his face. Talking about, bitch. And he started crying. I reflected back to my son. And even though that to that degree didn't happen, but my son was snuck like that because he was trying to break up a fight because it was his homegirls was getting jumped. And my son wasn't trying to jump in. They were saying my son was trying to jump in. When we watched the video, that's what I said about that school. My son was trying to break up the fight because his friends was getting jumped. He was clearly trying to break up the fight and get the girls like away from them. Some little hating ass little dusty boy had socked my son. And my son kind of like it caught him off guard and my son took his glass off and my son fell. Just a sucker's move. I was on 20 when I saw that video. That's why I said what I said to that school. And I meant that shit. And like I said, I did some other shit, but that's another story. You gonna lay up, you gonna come up off mine. Put it like that. So my heart just fucking bled because I've heard so many mixed stories about it. So I've watched so many videos and everything like that. But I hope they get punished to the fullest extent of the law. Y'all want to do grown shit, and y'all gonna win some grown prizes. Y'all want to be young juveniles? I don't give a damn if you 6. You want to be your ass out there cussing and fighting and shit and jumping on a fucking adult woman and her children and harassing them? Y'all are fucking children of the goddamn corn. Y'all are children of the damn corn. You little demons. Y'all are children of the goddamn corn. And I'm talking about the part 1. The vicious ones, not the new shit. The part 1. Y'all need y'all asses. Oh my God. The parents need to be held 120% accountable. They need to be charged to every single last parent, guardian, sibling. I don't care. Cousins, family, dogs, cats. All y'all that has something to do with that shit need to be fucking charged to the fullest extent of the law. Period. Period. Honey, listen. You'd have thought I was Bruce Lee out there. Because and I commend sister for saying I'm a grown ass woman. I don't hit people kids. But fuck that. Them kids hitting your kids. All bets are off. I'll fight a kid. I will fight your ass I wouldn't give a damn if you was 7. You out here, you want to do grown up shit, you finna win some grown up prizes. Because I would at least took at least a few of y'all down with me. Y'all wouldn't have just stomped me out and snatched my goddamn wig off like that. And I'm sick, even if I wasn't sick. You'd have thought I was Jet Li out to this motherfucker. Because no, I would have got a couple of y'all before y'all got me. I'm going to put it like that. And then y'all parents would have been on there. Oh my God, you had no business fighting them like that. You a grown woman. You goddamn right. Well, since your kids want to jump, they fell froggy. They want to delete. They finna get dealt with. They finna get laid down on these damn lily pads. Cause honey, listen, I don't play that shit. I will fight a goddamn kid about mine. Like I said, and these kids is twice my size now, but I will fight your ass to the fullest. That shit, no. If I would have seen that shit going down, I know I would have jumped in it. I mean, it just would have been my instinct to try to get the kids out of harm's way and then say, y'all stop. I know I would have jumped in that shit because I hate a fucking bully. I hate fucking bullies. I hate seeing somebody getting jumped on. That is the weakest shit I have ever fucking seen. Oh my goodness. And I was for real mad. That's why I say I didn't even want to see that shit. But I watched all the videos. I watched the lady when she was in the hospital. I watched her when she was speaking out. And she did say she is pressing charges to the full extent of the law. But to God be the glory, this woman has been relocated. Her kids is going to better schools. And from what I was told, I think somebody even gifted her a car. She got her GoFundMe page up. So please go donate to this lady. I think she said either it was a couple of fake pages out there, but she said for the most part, last thing I seen on her, she said she was working on her car. Then I was told that somebody gifted her a car. She even have enough money to where she finna buy her a car. She already got her a new home for her and her kids and put them kids in therapy. Her kids, they gonna need extensive therapy and she need to get her kids enrolled in some kickboxing classes. Flat the fuck out. Get your kids enrolled in some kickboxing classes. It's nothing wrong with they kids need to learn to protect themselves. We're not gonna always be there to protect our kids as we want to, because we are mama bears. We are protectors. Whether the father's around or not, we are mama bears. We are protectors. We will die in the line of fire about ours. Especially when you're not out here doing nothing wrong. Now, if you out here on some goofy shit, then go so be it. Goodbye. Get out my face. God bless you. But you good kids, and I'm doing the best I can for you, and you not wanting for shit. And her kids was dressed nice. They was well groomed. And looking at what them other kids had on, y'all don't even have room to fucking talk. Somebody had on some dirty ass pink Crocs. And one thing about me, I hate seeing a dirty Croc. The shoe is rubber. You can wipe the shoe off. Should nobody walk around with no dirty ass Crocs on? That's like oh my God. I be wanting to just choke people out when I see kids, grown-ups with dirty Crocs on. Why? The shoe's rubber. It can just wipe it right off. It comes right off. Anyway, from what I was seeing, y'all wasn't like y'all was walking in those top-notch shit on y'all damn self. While y'all zooming in on that lady and talking about her. But guess what? She can buy some lotion. And guess what? Thanks to y'all being ignorant, she finna capitalize off of this shit to the fullest extent of the law. She finna buy her some brand new fucking Uggs. So where she don't have to wear them Uggs no more, since y'all was talking about her shoes and calling her crackhead. Guess what? She about to shop on all y'all accounts, okay? Now what? Now what? I am pissed. Like, I just couldn't. And I hope the lady receive as much help. I hope celebrities reach out to her. I hope she gets as much help to the fullest extent of the law. She gets the help that she needs and well deserved. And I just pray for her and her kids that they get the healing that they need. But honey, sis, Get your kids enrolled in some kickboxing classes. They gonna have to learn to defend themselves. I don't care. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Bullies are cowards. They are the biggest cowards. You can whoop a bully ass. It wasn't no, you scared of no fucking body. When I was coming up, no, you can't get your ass outside or you gonna deal with me. So before I got my ass whooped by my father, I'm gonna go outside and fight this bully because it wasn't none of that. You scared of wait what? Oh hell no! Come on, take your ass, march our ass back outside up to the school wherever was going down. Now who you talking about? You scared of? Who you scared of? Get over there. Get over there and fight them right fucking now. I don't care if you lose, you got to fight their ass today. So it was just, that's just how we was raised. It was, you not scared of no goddamn body. You finna fight. If you go down, you gonna go down fucking swinging. And you better make sure you get you some licks in. So all you have to do is stand up to bullies. Bullies are fucking cowards. It don't take 100 people to jump some goddamn body. We can square up as one-on-one. It is what it is. Now, I might be lying if I say if it's my people, it's going to be some one-on-one shit. But it ain't finna be no 5-on-1. It ain't finna be that. I ain't going to sit there and lie and say I probably wouldn't jump in if it's my people. But fuck all that. Even back in my days, back in my heydays, we never did that whole ass shit. Because for one, we didn't need to. Because we held our own. If it was going to be some one-on-one shit, we made sure what nobody else finna jump in. That's how that is. Or if somebody might be getting a little bit best of our people, then yeah, we going to jump in and then we just going to break the shit up. That's it. But all that jumping shit, we ain't never did no weak ass, whole ass shit like that. Y'all is some fucking cowards and some bullies. And y'all kids. I can't believe this shit. Like, is this the world we living in? To where kids is jumping on a grown woman and her children? Y'all harassing them. And then y'all stupid, ignorant ass thought brain, pea brain parents and guardians. Like, well, that's wait, what? Y'all trying to justify y'all children of the corn, what y'all children of the corn kids did? Oh my goodness. Honey, listen. Like I said what I said. Okay. You thought I was a Tasmanian devil walk to that motherfucker. Okay. I would have took a couple of y'all down with me. Trust. When I fell, I'd have had two of you. I'd have had a couple of y'all with me. We all finna fall and roll together. It wasn't finna be what the fuck that happened. Now, I commend the sis. She said she didn't want to hit nobody kids, but fuck that. That shit go out the window and down the street. Because I will fight a kid. When you fucking with mines, I will fight a kid. Trust and believe. My kids didn't know. I was that mama bear about my children. When they went through whatever phases they went through, y'all come tell me. That's what I'm here for. My kids knew, don't be disrespectful to no adults. Y'all come get me. If I'm at work, call me. It don't matter. My kids knew better. They knew better. Now, if adult put their hands on you, then all best is off. Light into their ass. If an adult touch you, y'all make sure y'all tell me. You don't fight an adult. But if adult touch you, then yeah, you hit their ass back. Because they don't have no business put their hands on you for first and foremost. But y'all come get me. But, So, I just had to address that because that has been the alma mater of everybody's eyes all last week. And I was going to jump on here yesterday, but I ended up falling asleep to address it because it is a new week. But with that being said, just keep that woman and her kids in prayers. But she definitely needs to enroll. I know she needs to enroll her kids in some self-defense classes. Real talk, I would. I would enroll both of my kids in some kickboxing classes, self-defense classes, so they'll be prepared because that's what's out here. And it's sad. This is not the Walnut Grove. This is the world that we living in. And you can live in a world of chaos and have peace in your heart and in your home and within yourself. Everybody not about that life. And that's okay. You don't have to be. I choose not to be. But at the same time, her kids, they need to learn how to hold their own. So with that being said, she need to get her kids enrolled in some kickboxing classes, some self-defense classes. They all gonna need extensive therapy and counseling, and they'll be all right. I hope she update us up real soon. I will keep that sis and her kids in our prayers for real, because like I said, I already know my kids grown, and I don't mingle in their affairs. But when they need me or shit done got real and they call me, I'm there. It's no questions asked. Are you okay? I'm on the way. And my kids say, when my ABCD happened and shit just jumped off, and when other people, siblings and parents get involved, that's what I'm here for. I'm there. I'm on a jet. I'm there. So that's just my 2 cents, y'all. I had to jump on here. I had to chime in about that shit because I was just floored. I could not believe it. I mean, I'm about to tie my hair up too, y'all. I just didn't want to be on here again with my headband on, stuff like that. But I'm about to wrap my hair up, tie it up, because I do have to go to work tomorrow and have an appointment in the morning, before the holiday and stuff. So I did lose a little more weight because I had gained. Oh yeah, when I was at Spirit Halloween, y'all, I had gained 3 pounds because I was eating so much fast food. But now that it's over with, I'm back to taking my little lunches and snacking on, stuff like that. I've lost. Oh, my sister texted me something. Y'all eat pecan pies. Oh, it is going down. My sister's coming up here from California for the holiday. I'm so excited. I do miss her. I mean, we talk and stuff and FaceTime, but I do miss her. So I'm excited she's coming over for Thanksgiving. So, oh my goodness, it's about to be a hot mess. But she told me, y'all eat pecan pies. Oh my goodness. I'm about to gain them 3 pounds right back, y'all. But I'm finna do a detox because I am not. Everybody go in on Thanksgiving. Everybody finna gain some weight this week. But after that, I'm gonna have to be working out, and I got a detox for real because I eat chitlins. I eat all of it. Shoot, I got my chitlins right in there now on thorn. Don't play. It's going down. But anyway, I had lost a little 3 pounds that I gained, but damn, this is the week of Thanksgiving. I'll be like, oh God, I'm about to gain this little weight right back. For real. I was get that little, and I got them pounds back off me. I was like, oh, I lost my little pounds again. But now I'm like, man, Mother of God. Anyway, y'all be blessed and have a blessed and prosperous week and have a happy Thanksgiving. That being said, I'll probably chime in. It'll be later on this week, and I will upload pictures from the holiday as well. So y'all be smooth. Have a blessed and prosperous week. Be safe. That's just my 2 cents. Love on one another and have a blessed and wonderful holiday, and y'all be safe. That's just my 2 cents, and happy Thanksgiving.